Welcome back to Views of a Flick.
Yeah.
I'm Will I Am Defoe, aka Big Willie Style. That said,
What's happening?
it's Ron Jarobi.
Ron Jarobi, you already know me, a.k.a. Ron with the hard R. What?
And we back for the Acolyte episode 1 and 2. Ron, who's the star? Who's all in this?
Okay, you got Amanda Steinberg, Carrie Ann Moss. You got Lee Jung Jae from the Squid Games, the main character. You got
That's
keep
where
going.
I know him from.
Keep going.
Charlie Barnett.
Charlie Barnett. He
Yeah,
from
I don't know what the fuck he's
I
from.
know where he from. I just can't think of the name.
I've seen him in something before.
That's
But
dude
I
with the
don't know where he's
dreads.
from. Yeah.
He from another
That black dude.
Him
You got a
and
problem with his dreads too?
Nah, I ain't got no problem with his dreads.
them the same dreads that
It's the interview I had the problem
them,
with.
them the same dreads that Miles Morales got on
What
the Spider-Man game. Get out of here.
I ain't seen nothing about this show but the show.
Yeah, I ain't watching the
I'm
interviews.
gonna start this off by saying in the interview
Daphne King.
he was talking about Star Wars
Oh yeah,
and he said
you could tell he never played.
Anakin Skywalker blew up the Death Star.
Yeah, he was an idiot, bro. He's
So-
an idiot, bro.
It might be true when they told them don't look at no movies, don't read nothing, or you know what I'm saying.
I mean, but he don't need to know that.
He don't for real, man.
He don't need to know that for this show.
I mean, but don't get on a show and act like you know what you're talking about.
Do the writers know?
Come on, bro. That's not. I mean,
Do
you
they
can't-
need to know that?
We can't
That's
assume
100
that.
years before that.
We don't need to assume that either. Like, I mean, that don't even matter.
That's 100 years before
The writers
that.
know
They
that
don't
or
need to know that for real.
Let's get into it.
Yeah, this is before that.
Well, episode 1 and 2, the Lost and Found and Revenge Justice. I'm assuming Revenge and Justice. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
So, fellas, what y'all think? Y'all the Star Wars. Y'all,
Okay.
I come to y'all. For
Yeah,
my
when it comes to
Wars
Star
knowledge.
Wars, you know, this is a sensitive subject for us up here on this
to say the
podcast.
least.
Yeah. But to be fair, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was, but I ain't gonna say I have a lot of problems with it. My main problem, which is probably my only problem, is just don't feel like Star Wars. That's the feeling I've been getting. Like it feels like one of those YouTube videos.
Somebody said it's like if Star Wars was on CW.
What?
Somebody, yeah,
I can
I
see
like
that.
CW shows,
I can
so I
see
don't know
that.
why they said it as a slight, but
So they saying it look cheap?
Nah, it's not that it
I
look.
think
No, it's not that it looks cheap. It's that character, that one character that's goofy, that the story is somewhat centered around. Like we all know, old girl's a twin, right?
yeah.
It's just that the way she is portrayed, you know what I'm saying? The way this character, I guess I ain't gonna say portrayed, the way this character is written, it just looked like somebody that's off a CW show.
Like she written more for children.
Yes. And I think that might be my biggest gripe with this.
I didn't get that watching this show.
Yeah, I
don't
didn't get CW from the show because, like I said, CW shows be fire to me. Not that this not good, not that I don't like this, even though I feel different about it after watching the episodes over. But besides my initial impression, my first impression, but I still like the show, but it is a bunch of stuff. I'm like, okay, y'all honey dicked us for the 17,000th time that Disney always do with Carrie Ann Moss. That was one of my problems. I'm like, bro, come
I
on,
ain't
bro.
really like that.
It's like y'all only use her for that one scene. All right, okay. I think that did the first 2 episodes feel like one episode to y'all? Like they could have put it all in one episode?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if you had to, yeah. I mean, I guess.
Yeah, I feel like they could have
Cut some stuff out.
cut some stuff out, made that one episode.
Like what? I ain't. Well, I mean, but I only watched them both once. I didn't really get that watching the show.
Not that I don't think that the stuff that they showed us was unnecessary, but it just felt like I said, I liked the first episode more than the second episode. And I don't. One of my biggest gripes is I don't like when they have Jedi, like she a rogue Jedi, right?
Who?
Who a rogue Jedi?
The assassin?
No, Osha.
Neither one of them are Jedi.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. She rogue something because
she was a Padawan, but she
was in the temple for 6 years before she
she was
left.
a
So
Padawan, but she left.
She's had training. My problem is after 6 years of training and you leave, you don't remember nothing.
And that's
what you mean. She don't remember nothing.
She couldn't use the Force.
Hold on. I don't even want to bring it up. And see, that's the problem I have with Star Wars as a whole. Because what you said makes sense. It's the same problem we had with Obi-Wan, though. Remember, Obi-Wan left the temple. Obi-Wan act like he was disconnected from the Force, and then
he purposely disconnected himself so that he
but
wouldn't be found. Right?
I understand it with Obi-Wan because y'all have a backdrop of y'all have a backstory of who Obi-Wan is.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all don't know how she might have never been able to use the Force.
No, she definitely was able to use it.
How you know that?
Because she was a Padawan.
What does that mean?
That means you're not gonna be a Padawan for 6 years and not be able to use the Force. They would have made you a knight. They would have made you like a guard. Like if you couldn't. That's what them guards they be having the mask on. They just be standing around the temple with the lightsabers.
That's
Those
crazy.
are people who cannot use the Force.
That's crazy that you brought that up.
And didn't they say
Obi-Wan
that she left
to be a guard, right?
But he prevailed or something. Like
Obi-Wan, they. I don't want to get off the subject. I'm just saying this real quick.
I ain't trying to have this mother be 40 minutes.
And she started training late too. She
started training at 8. That's what I'm saying. She started training late, and then didn't they say that she wasn't getting it or something?
No, they didn't say that.
Why did she leave?
She left because what did they say? I was under the impression she left because she didn't like their tactics and stuff. Like she didn't like some of the stuff they was doing. She wasn't able to let. They were saying she wasn't able to let go of her attachments.
Yeah,
but that don't necessarily. Most of the time, when you ain't letting go of your attachments, you just easing on to the dark side.
See, I just don't agree with what y'all saying about her in the Force, just because we don't have a base of how good she was with the Force to begin with.
From the way Soul was talking, she was good enough to. You could have left and then continued your little basic practices and you could have just been sitting around your room just moving stuff with your hand.
Maybe
she's a mechanic, so she could. I feel like she could use the Force. She can apply the Force to what her job is.
But maybe she don't want to maybe she don't want to do that.
I mean,
y'all just don't like that they don't have.
I'm just saying I don't like it.
That's what I'm asking. Y'all just don't like that they don't like people don't just use the Force like when they.
I just don't understand how you train that long. And like at some point, I've learned stuff like my job. I haven't done certain things in my job for 2 or 3 years, but when they need me to come in and do it, I could do it. It's like secondhand. You know what I'm saying?
It's supposed to be like riding a bike.
What is your degree in?
Oh, I guess gotta be just a regular general.
All right, most people don't do what the fuck they degrees in.
But what they got to do with
so she don't. Maybe she the same way. Maybe she just don't give a fuck about none of that.
All right, well. She tried to use the shit though. You see,
she tried to use it. She had to.
But that's my thing. You already know how to do it. Why you ain't just you should do a little bit every day? You could just do that a little bit every day. You won't lose it.
But maybe she didn't care about losing it.
They didn't say she didn't care.
That's my biggest problem.
Man, that's crazy.
We've talked about this before, where again. People tell their stories the way they want to tell stories, and they omit certain things and they add certain things to where it doesn't make sense anymore. That's always been my biggest problem. Like I'm
not saying it don't make sense. I just think it's stupid. That
but no, like you know what I'm saying. We've seen people who've never had any training use the Force, basically on accident. You know what I'm saying, throughout Star Wars media, and then you have somebody who has had training at the Jedi Temple.
Well, we've seen one person do that.
What?
Who else we seen besides Ray use?
Nah, I ain't even want to bring up Ray.
I haven't seen nobody.
We just seen it in the Bad Batch. That's why they kidnapped that one baby when I forgot what he did, but he grabbed something or he stopped something from falling, and the mama took him and hid, and then that's when they kidnapped him.
But some people just more.
But we seen
to the force with this.
We seen it in The Last Jedi at the end. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't have a problem with those situations by themselves. My problem is if you establish something, these are the rules you established in your universe. Why are we not following them?
But the rules wasn't never. Oh, you can't use it's people that didn't use the force. That's not far fetched to me.
Yeah, because ain't the force stronger in some people than others?
Yeah, if you strong, if I believe if Anakin never had no training, he eventually would have probably used the force.
Probably, because the little boy did it. But
and then they said, then his force powers. He kind of was using it with his pilot. Didn't they say his pilot racing ability, his pilot ability was kind of from the force, right? So,
but then we get old girl who had training at the Jedi Academy. She can't pick up a simple object though. Yeah, we ain't telling her to.
I didn't think about what Will said. She might have just been trash.
We not asking her to move the X-wing or nothing like, you know what I'm saying, Yoda had Luke doing. We just you can't pick up a simple object.
She, like Will said, she might have just been trash, bro.
I ain't even think about that. She might have been trash back then and then just not use it for 6 years.
But then you got somebody
like her trash
twin.
Then
you got somebody like her twin who teaching herself.
But she been trained.
Nah,
the nigga been training.
Well, they said she's been training. They said she's been learning. But I don't know if whoever that is training her. Well, he probably is, but whoever it is probably is training.
Well, just because she don't know who it is don't mean nothing. But
yeah, I don't know how he probably just. I don't know how he training her.
I've enjoyed the show.
I love the show too.
All the problems that y'all bringing up, I never saw as a problem. I never like I said once again. I've only watched both episodes once.
Yeah.
I didn't see anything. It was no point in the show where like, all right, this really wasn't needed. I liked the whole dynamic because me going into the show, I didn't know that she was a twin. I didn't know that it was gonna be two of them.
We didn't know that either.
Yes, I did. I knew she was playing two roles.
Yeah, Ron.
I forgot how I heard about it, but I knew she was playing two roles.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that she was gonna be. I didn't know that it was gonna be like it is, but I did know she was playing two roles.
At first I thought like she was just gonna be like doing some other shit, but it very quickly I realized like, oh, it's two of them. Her twin's still alive. I was like, once they showed her on the ship, I was like,
when they showed her
her
on the ship, I thought
like
maybe
way shorter.
When they showed her on the ship, I thought she was seeing into the future. I'm like, what?
No, I did think that it was in the past. When they first went on the ship.
That's
I
the
thought
first
it was
thing I thought. I'm like, hold on, did she just do that on accident? Did she just foresee that, or?
Yeah.
And then when they came to arrest, I'm like, no, they can't be trying to arrest her already.
Yeah, it came around pretty quick that it was the twin. But I didn't mind that. I didn't mind that they revealed the twist so early.
I like that setup. Like I said, I think the plot and the writing, the setup, everything was good. Like I said, my shit is more nitpicky.
Yeah.
It's just more nitpicky.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like y'all know how I like
with Star Wars.
Y'all know how I'm pro like lightsaber. Mm-hmm. I didn't care that they didn't really use lightsabers that much in this. I actually liked it.
Niggas had a problem with him using a lightsaber as a flashlight. Like, man, come on. Like people people really getting on my nerves.
Oh, you know people gonna find reasons.
Niggas talking about the fire in space. Star Wars been doing fire in space.
Oh, you must. I wonder if you watched what I watched, because that show was like.
No, I just been seeing this on Twitter.
Yeah, who cares? They talking about the pocket, the air pockets out in the outer space and the fire.
Up.
No, we've seen plenty of.
Talking about when you have a woman do it, that you get a campfire crackle on the fire in space.
We've seen plenty of ships get shot down in space and catch fire. As the ship enter an atmosphere, it catch on fire.
Yeah.
So what y'all talking about? Just nitpicky.
I will say that when they killed Carrie Ann Moss, I will say that was like, damn, y'all gonna have her in the show for 5 minutes. And when she was the main one in the trailer, but I feel you on that.
The trailer was the whole first episode, basically.
Yeah,
I didn't mind. I didn't mind them knocking her.
My bad. I didn't mean
no, go ahead.
I'm sorry. I admired that they had the guts to just knock her off like that.
And the reason I didn't mind about them killing her, because she would have took all the shine away from everybody else because of how
She is.
talented she is. You know what I'm saying? As far as acting and her
Fighting skills.
action skills and stuff like that, I think she'd have took the shine away from everybody else. So I didn't mind that. I hope we get more of like a backstory with it, so we can see her a little bit more.
I think we're gonna get backstories on all
But
four of the
Yeah, I
people
hope we
she
get
said.
some flashbacks.
but the show wasn't. It wasn't bad. The show wasn't. I'm not gonna sit here and say, well, it was bad. It was horrible. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying,
You just wanted traditional the way you used to
it's
see it.
it's not even that. I feel like I've been taking out the Star Wars main universe, and it's like,
yeah, it's 100 years in the future. I mean, in the past.
But we've seen stuff, and not on television for real. But I don't think that's it. I just think how the way it's shot, and you know what I'm saying. It's not even the writing and stuff like that. Just the way it's shot, the way it looks. It don't feel like Obi-Wan felt like Star Wars. Everything we've got up to this point felt like it was in the Star Wars universe, in the main universe.
I know we'll
This-
appreciate the lack of
this-
deserts in this.
This don't give me that feeling. It feels like
Probably
it looks
what
like
is, the lack of desert.
this feel like a Star Wars show.
And that's what I like about it. That it just feel different from
And
what we've got.
right, but everything else felt like it could have been. Everything else looked movie quality to me.
Except for what, like the scene where they on showing Coruscant and stuff.
No, just this period. Like even the
When they showed the temple on Coruscant.
No, I'm just thinking.
no,
About,
not
I mean,
even
this
just
scene-
not even just the CGI. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying the way it's shot. It just doesn't seem like the movie quality to me. I'm not saying the CG or anything was horrible. I just said just the way it's shot. It just feels like a TV show.
like a TV show director made it.
Yeah.
But then, I mean, it's a TV show.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know. I kind of feel what you're saying. It don't got the traditional Star Wars feel, but that was one of the positives to me. I like that she made this her own, or whoever did what they did made it their own, and like, that's maybe why dude said it remind him of a CW show, because like you saying, it ain't totally movie quality, but it ain't horrible. You know, it ain't the quality not bad to where you like.
I wish he would clarify what CW show he talked about, because the
'cause I
Flash
don't
and
get what
Arrow
the
and
hell
all
you
that
mean.
was good. You know what I'm saying?
I think he just meant what you like how you was
Okay, you know what I'm
Maybe I
saying?
need to watch it over
When you talking about Batwoman now,
saying. Nah, I don't think he don't mean like. Well, no, he kind of trashed the show. The dude I'm talking about, he trashed the show.
the thing is, like I said, it wasn't bad to me, but it wasn't amazing either. It's just like I'm gonna watch it. You know what I'm
I
saying?
thought it was fire. I thought it was fire. Like I said, everything I disliked was kind of nitpicky.
Yeah, I thought it was a great start to
Yeah.
the season. For real,
too.
for real. But back to Carrie Ann Moss, I do appreciate that they didn't just have her beat her. That it was a reason,
Man, she
like she wasn't really like fighting her, and there was a reason why she got the up on her and killed her.
After the second episode, when dude willingly took that poison. Wait, we
Yeah,
spoiled
nah,
it?
that nigga was tripping.
Nah, we good.
Yeah, that
Maybe
nigga
it
was
made me
tripping.
think maybe Carrie Ann Moss allowed her,
Nah,
No,
because you can
Carrie
block
Ann
two
Moss
things.
got
At once.
distracted.
You can block two things at once, bro. As
She
a
got
Jedi Master.
I mean, well, she got distracted.
I mean, you can't go like this.
but I'm gonna
But
say
she
this.
also didn't see it.
I'm gonna say this.
She didn't see all them kunai.
Well, she didn't see her pick up the last one.
She had two in her hand, didn't she?
No, she only had one. She picked up the other one in her other hand, like behind her back. She didn't see the other one. I guess you can give her that. But
I mean,
I do appreciate, like, and I also do appreciate
that wouldn't have happened
the,
to a lot of Jedi that we used to.
But that's one thing I do appreciate it. We not gonna make it. We gonna stop making everybody.
Yeah, OP.
Yeah.
But to me, that's not even OP. That's like somebody throwing something at you. You're supposed to be able to feel that.
Man, because there's a lot of weak ass Jedi, man. We
But she
seen
was
we
a
seen,
master.
it still don't matter. How many masters we seen die from the clones? How many masters we see die from on Genosha?
50 clones shooting at you, yeah, you're gonna die.
But then you got people like Ahsoka that can get up out of shit like that though. That's why we don't
She would
want
have blocked both of them.
right. We don't considering we've already established Ahsoka's pretty strong in the Force. We don't want to make everybody up there with Luke, Anakin, and Ahsoka and the rest of them.
I ain't gonna harp on this, but like if you throw if I'm Carrie Ann Moss and you throw 3 kunai at me and I chop all 3 of them down, what's making me think, oh, you only got one left and you threw it at this dude in the ball? That's all I'm saying.
Right. I mean, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
I just took it as she was just more worried about the dude. Like she was just more focused on the dude. Like making sure the
Just
dude
like
didn't
if
die.
Jedi
Which she knew that. She knew that she would do that. That she would drop her guard for the bartender.
yeah, that's why she looked.
Yeah.
But then when she went down there and she saw the little baby, she was like, I ain't gonna murk you. Which I don't know.
I mean,
why.
I don't think she ever was going.
She went down there and looked like she was about to murk dude till she seen the baby.
I don't think she was going. To.
Maybe
because
not.
she wasn't really trying to kill nobody else.
Maybe not. Yeah, you're right.
But
But
what I was gonna say, I do appreciate back to everybody not being OP or being OP. Old boy, they used the Force in different ways. I've never seen anybody just be in like meditating or doing whatever, and he just got a force field around him like that.
It's people that use force fields, but I've never seen nobody try to impede that force field while they was using it.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
And one thing about the Force that people don't understand is just because he can have that force field around him don't mean he can pick up that lightsaber and do work with it. Because we've seen some people that's like, I mean, people like you said, people use the Force differently in different ways. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what I know. You know what? Okay, so with one of the quotes on there, well, not quotes, but one of the lines in the show was what the guy that was training her said. Basically, that you supposed to kill the Acolyte kills without a weapon. But every person she fought, she tried to take their lightsaber. Did y'all trip off that?
Yeah, because she just wanted the token. That's what
you think that. So why she didn't take Carrie Ann Moss' lightsaber after she killed her?
Because she killed her with a weapon.
You're right. So. I didn't think about that.
But yeah, like I said, I enjoyed the show.
Yeah, me too. I thought it was pretty good for a start.
Yeah.
I just hope they don't.
So the Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon shit ain't bother you in this?
No.
Because I remember you was saying like, I hope it ain't getting too out.
Nah, it ain't as much as I thought it was gonna be. I thought this was gonna be Enter the Dragon with lightsabers or some shit.
Now I will say during the fight, I did look at it like
motherfuckers gonna pull
this
out some
does seem more Matrix-y than Star Wars.
On the trip,
You say what?
During that fight, I was like, okay, this does look more Matrix-y.
Yeah, because they were doing
Star
the trope,
Wars.
your hand behind your back.
Yeah,
but you know that's kind of kung fu.
you could tell that they was inspired by Star Wars.
They might have used some of her same choreography from just like make it or Neo should like get out of here.
I mean, they did because she was doing all the same shit.
Yeah,
but yeah, I ain't really had no problem with these 2 episodes.
I
could tell that that old boy, whoever that's been training her, is like he gonna be a problem because it seemed like they get him the twin out the way so they can bring him in.
He seemed like he finna defy the Jedi Council though to me. Like, cause you know, remember when he called?
Who finna defy it?
So
no, I'm talking about her twin. What's her twin name? May. Yeah, I'm talking about her trainer, the nigga that's been training her.
Man, I don't think they gonna reveal him to the end.
I don't think it's a him
or whoever it is. I don't think.
I don't know.
I think it's the green lady.
Tell you what I think. Oh, what I'm thinking to be a cold twist. If OSHA, if that's like if May is OSHA like. It's like yin and yang. Like you my evil side. Like she that's her power. Like her Jedi power, making her like split into like on some. Because you know they already going with the ninja shit. Like maybe she just got like. I'm trying to see how I could say this.
Like that. You mean like if she a projection of herself, like her evil self, like manifested?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I like that. Cause she,
why not? That'd be
because it's been like that since she was a kid. I'd be kind of mad if they revealed that.
To me, that was well.
Nah, it's somebody in the Jedi Council.
They thought
trained.
But
in the Jedi
like
Order.
They thought May was dead. They thought May was dead, and from the way Saul made it seem like he saw her die.
And I think somebody from the Jedi Order found her and trained her in the dark side. I think that's what it is.
You think it's somebody in the Jedi Order?
Yeah, that's a Jedi somebody in the Jedi Order doing it.
This was only 100 years before.
Yeah,
right.
but they're not considered Sith. They're acolytes. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm just saying this was 100 years before.
Mm-hmm.
What we know is right. How old is Palpatine?
And he Palpatine wasn't born yet. This would be
only
Plague.
nigga that's
Plagueis
around
would be
is
around.
Yoda. Only nigga that's around is Yoda.
Who was Palpatine? Wasn't Plagueis Palpatine?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So Plagueis is a Sith. They don't know Plagueis exists.
They don't know no Sith exists.
Right. So these are acolytes and dark Jedi. It's a difference. I mean, you know that. I ain't got to
That's another thing that I like. Is
But-
that it's
but-
just Jedi running around. I like that.
I think whoever this is a Sith. They just don't know because it's probably only him. He might be the only one left.
Well,
Because remember
Maybe
the
this
Sith.
is Plagueis.
and
Remember in
that,
the High Republic in that era, the Sith destroyed themselves because no.
but that's
Y'all about to start
But
getting into some.
no, but that's where my problem gonna come in. That with knowing what you're doing, because we've heard Yoda say the Sith hasn't been around for thousands of years. Yes, we know the Sith has
Oh,
been
did he say
around.
that?
Yes, the Jedi didn't know the Sith were around.
Okay.
So if it is a Sith, I don't mind it being a Sith training.
So that means some dark Jedi just claimed himself to be a Sith then, and eventually.
No, the Sith were around. They was just in hiding.
Okay, so why? Okay.
No, my biggest thing is if this comes out to be a Sith and the Jedi find out, you know what I'm saying? Then it makes everything of the
I
Phantom.
didn't say they was gonna find out.
Oh, okay. But that's what I'm hoping they don't do,
Yeah.
because they known for doing stuff like that, not
I don't think there's gonna be a Sith. I don't
not
think it's gonna be a Sith at all.
following the material. Because if they make it a Sith and the Jedi find out, then that means Qui-Gon died for nothing.
I don't think it's gonna be. I don't think it's.
I
Gonna
hope
be a
not.
Sith. I just think it's just
it-
gonna be some OP motherfucker just out there. Just
a dark Jedi or something.
I'm
We'll
hoping.
find out.
I'm hoping my prediction is right.
Now, if they have a Sith in the background encouraging this dark Jedi that never gets revealed, my thing is, like I said, I just don't want that. If it is a Sith, I don't mind it being a Sith. I just don't want them to be revealed
My thing is
ever. You know what I'm saying on the show.
My thing is, in order for the Sith to resurface, it would have to be somebody that's a Sith to bring them about. So somebody got to be around.
Plagueis is around,
So
maybe this is Plagueis.
right? And what I'm saying is, I don't have a problem with it being Plagueis.
But like I said,
I have a problem with it if the Jedi find out it's a Sith actually behind everything.
Well, we got to figure out who's around now that was around when that shit popped up, because all these niggas might die, regardless if they find out or not.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. You got to make sure, or either
Yeah, we don't.
they
know
lead a
who
Jedi.
this
I'm
is.
saying
All
basically
these
what I'm
niggas
saying is
Is Yoda on the council right now?
yes. What I'm saying is if people find out they either die or disappear, like they run off somewhere, I'm fine with that. I'm not fine with the Jedi Order, the council knowing that it's Sith out there.
If Yoda on the council right now, they're not gonna find out, and he probably won't even reveal himself. Like
But
you
see,
said.
that's what I'm afraid of, because
I'm not.
I've seen people not study the material.
I'm not afraid of that.
Yeah, I ain't afraid of that.
Okay, I just hope. I don't think it's gonna be that way, but I'm still kind of, you know. But I don't think it's a Sith behind it at all either.
Yeah, I just think just niggas just OP. But I am ready to see like all the different saber weapons. I want to see
that
what
whip
other
look crazy.
what other ways they use the force. I'm ready to see whoever been trained and made in action. I'm ready. I just want to see how it's gonna unfold.
It's not gonna be. I think it's gonna be good.
From what I hear, episode 3, it turned up to the 100 power.
Right, and I'm sure of that. But if we looking for Anakin Obi-Wan or Anakin Dooku lightsaber fighting, I don't think it's gonna be that.
I don't know.
No, I don't think so.
I don't know.
I don't think so. They
The
say
reason I say I don't think it's gonna be that.
I ain't even talking about the lightsaber, dude. I'm talking about just the show itself.
The reason I say
100%.
I don't believe that because over the years seeing how much Hayden Christensen actually put into that, I don't think nobody that dedicated to do it.
I mean, shit, you get some niggas that already know action. It don't matter.
Yeah.
Ray Park already knew action, but he still didn't move that lightsaber like Anakin did.
Who? Darth Maul?
Yeah.
Man, you crazy. He was swinging. He's wheeling the shit out that double sided, bro. What you talking about?
Old boy,
Pause.
they say old boy learned English in 4 months for this show.
That's tough.
Yeah, tough.
But you know,
Yeah,
they
that's tough.
Korea. When in high school, they required to learn English to graduate. So he probably already knew a little bit.
They said he learned it in 4 months.
He probably did. He probably perfected it.
So they got to take English like we got to take a
From what I
foreign
heard,
language.
everywhere,
in school.
everybody got to learn English
Yeah.
I can see that.
because of tourism.
Is
And
there
shit.
anything else?
Ain't because of tourism.
I
That's
think
what they tell us.
I think by the end of the show, I think May is gonna end up showing OSHA and showing her and getting her comfortable using the Force.
Oh yeah, you think they gonna go
Cause she's
train?
good with the Force. She's
She's
straight. Her fighting skills be a little bit better, but
I thought she was cool.
yeah, she was cool. But
I mean, you fighting Carrie Ann Moss, what you expect? So.
yeah, watching that did make me want to see a show, whether it be a Sith, whether it be a Dark Jedi, whether it be just an assassin. I want to see a show of somebody just going around killing Jedi.
It need to be that Darth Vader, that comic when he was hunting all the Jedi. That'll be fire.
And it don't even have to be
That'll be a
Darth
fire
Vader
show.
because a whole lot of come with that. A whole lot of expectations.
Not really,
A whole
'cause
lot would come with a Darth Vader show.
It's reasons I want them
Not
to
really.
stay away from the Skywalker saga. The Skywalker period. I have my reasons why I want them to stay away from it.
on my own.
I
thing.
like them. I wish they would stay in this period because, like I said,
I'm okay
I
with
like
this time
that,
period.
I like that it's a lot of Jedi just running around
they
flourishing.
not hunting Jedi,
They not
yeah.
exactly. They not thinking about war.
Who
It
not
ain't-
hunting Jedi?
Well, May is, but I mean,
finna
like,
say
it
it.
ain't nobody.
Bull-
But to
Bullshit.
them, to them, they in peacetime.
And really, she only hunting four specific people. She not even really hunting
Yeah,
Jedi.
she
And
ain't
shit.
gonna hunt Jedi.
And,
Yeah,
and two of
She's
them
just
already
going for
gone.
people.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
But that did make me want that vote.
Because I think it could be like some Rogue One stuff, a little one off with Darth Vader going around hunting the remainder of the Jedi from Order 66.
I just said no
They
to
even
Darth.
animated to me.
I just said no to Darth Vader because as soon as you say a Darth Vader show, everybody gonna start going crazy with their expectations, what they want. Like you said, they gonna be back in the Skywalker saga, so everybody gonna be, oh, this got to be this, that got to be
Well, see,
that.
the thing is, you gonna
So
always
if you
have
keep
those
it-
people, regardless of what they put out. Them people gonna always be around.
I mean,
People
yeah,
that
but
complain.
that just gonna take it to the 10th power. If they kind of stay in
Well,
this
I'm being
time
selfish in this,
period,
and I want it.
if they kind of stay in this time period, it kind of leave it more open to where, like we were saying, to where we don't know how good she was with the Force.
Who?
OSHA. We don't know how good she was with the Force. If this was back then with Rey, or some shit, then everybody, well, she was doing this back at the Academy 85 years ago. Then all that. So it's like, come on. But if you stay in this time, just like this.
So y'all think most of these Jedi
be-
chump?
Nah,
Nah.
I'm pretty sure somebody. I'm pretty sure old boy Cole.
And I really think they're gonna use this show to establish that the Jedi is like they ain't really like the peacekeepers that y'all think they is.
Nigga, they been established there.
But I think they're gonna establish that to the audience. Because I don't think to the
Yeah,
audience.
no, that's
I
what
think,
this show seems like it's doing. It's trying to show y'all like the Jedi ain't all what it's cracked up to be.
Yeah.
Like Anakin said, in my heart, the Jedi are evil.
I mean, that's the way Palpatine set them out.
Yeah.
He set them out.
They did. So y'all got anything else?
Nah.
No, not really.
Well, that's been Views of a Flick.
Chill.
That's the Acolyte. What's the name of the episodes again?
I don't remember the first episode. The second episode was called
Lost Found, Revenge, Justice.
Revenge Justice.
Well, I'm Will.I.am Defoe, aka Big Willie Style. That's said.
What's happening?
That's Ron Jarobi.
Ron Jarobi, a.k.a. Ron with the hard R. You already know me.
And we're going to see y'all next time for a review next.
Episode 3.
Peace.